across the board, from the 18-year-old to the TV star, they all had a mechanism for checking out. And so the whole weekend really was about commitment. It was really, really interesting. Now, usually people check out. You know what my checking out is? They would literally do an exercise and then go, okay, start again, like that shit. Or the, I love you. No, I love you. I'm like, what are you doing? It's, I love you. You know, or for a couple of actors, the person opposite them would give them true, vulnerable, open behavior, and it would freak them out so much that they would go and disconnect when that person was giving them emotional behavior. You know, that kind of thing. And then there's this stuff right in the middle of the scene. Kat, you're like, what are you doing? It's all checkout, right? The checking out is, I think it's because things get so hot and so real that all of a sudden there's a fear to it, a terror, and then you want to find an escape hatch. Technically, what you need to do is you need to discipline yourself into the process so that there's no time to check out. And what we're doing is I ran all the scenes simultaneously. I said, okay, everybody gets one last chance to do the scenes. Everyone run their scene. Everyone took every single scene, ran their scene simultaneously in this space at one time. It was really kind of cool to watch. And when they were done, they would just break away. But most broken away is when two couples left. But Jocelyn was so deeply inside of her partner and was so honestly having these things that without realizing that most of the class had stopped and we were watching, and Ted was here and we were watching her, she leaned in to kiss her partner, and something happened to her. And she had this huge emotional reaction, and then she dealt with him, and then she stormed out. And in that moment I went, oh, an actress was just born. I think it's because she truly committed to the action, she truly committed to the emotionality, she truly committed to what the story is about, and then she really did it to her partner. So she did the three pillars fully. So that's the process technically. But if you kind of pay attention to what I just said, there's a psychological thing that she went through, which is she was not in performance mode, because she was not aware that we were all watching her. So she was performing the scene in front of an audience when she didn't realize that she was performing a scene in front of an audience. And so she allowed herself to truly be the character, and then she achieved it, right? So, there's three things. One is know your process and do the process, but two is you must commit so much to the process that the idea of performance is out of your head. So you need to always act your scenes as though nobody's watching. You always, I mean that's pretty obvious, but you need to always act the scenes like everybody else is doing the scene simultaneously, and then there's no, you're not trying to achieve anything. You're simply being in the scene, right? Good. The third thing is that you have to be nice to yourself. You got to go through your psychology and get kind with yourself and say, I am passionate about what I do, and I really want to do it well, and I would love to do this for my whole life and for my living, and I want to connect with people and do great art. And just eradicate the concept of failure or success, which I say all the time, success and failure don't exist, right? You have to get to a point where you go, I don't really care if I succeed in the scene, I don't really care if I succeed as an actor, I don't really care if I fail, I don't care the pressures of being a success, I don't care about the pressures of being a failure, I simply want to look at this person and do something with them right now. And then, you know, when you're Paul Newman and you're 82 and you're on your deathbed, then turn over and go, oh, that was pretty successful, you know? But don't worry about why you're in the midst of it. Yes?
First one was, no, seriously,
know and do the scene. And actually really do this. Know and do the process. Do the scene. Do is committed to doing it as though it has no value as a performance. And then three is be kind to yourselves, be passionate about what you do for a living, and stop worrying about being a success or failure.